Hello everyone, Jean-Claude here at BeyondMystic. Today is February 19th, and it is about, 5 o'clock Eastern in the afternoon. You can see the Parliament there just behind me. This is the Rideau Canal behind me here. The docks are that way, going into the Ottawa River, and going up in this direction here. That's the National Arts Centre, NAC, and the canal all the way up there. So I'll go take a little walk with you guys and share my thoughts from today. It's been, give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear in the chat, just to make sure that you guys are there. Just gotta wait for a few people to get into the live stream here. Let me see if I can turn this around. Yeah, so my thoughts from today. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Okay, 5x5. It's a little bit windy right now, so going to freeze your ears off if you don't have your them covered. So that's why I had my mask, or my hat is in that position. So my thoughts from today. So a couple of things. If you don't know, there was a press conference at 1 p.m. today, where the organizers of the convoy basically explained that they were taking a strategic retreat for now, and that they were going to be regrouping and deciding what to do next. Now, in some cases, they're talking about pursuing a reference to the Supreme Court as it pertains to the Emergencies Act. So I think that's one of their avenues. And the other one was to regroup and perhaps come back on foot. And so the organizers mentioned earlier today that they were in talks with the police this morning around 10 a.m. and that they had made that intention clear to them, that they would start to vacate the downtown core area, and they were asking police to remove the barricades, and in some cases also, gas. You can see the wind is quite a bit. At any rate, even though that request was made, it appears that whoever either didn't bring that information up the line, or they just didn't care, because as you saw from the previous previous footage earlier today, there was quite a bit of force that was used on the unarmed protesters, the peaceful protesters, and so that's really a shame, but that's where we're at now. So anyways, watching that press conference, I have to say my heart sunk a little bit. It was just hard to I can move this around a little bit. My heart did feel heavy at times. Hey Joe, Jason 4. Got a major update from Canada. Joe, if you want to come on live, I'm supposed to do another live stream later tonight, so if you want, we could probably organize that. I was thinking maybe 8 o'clock Eastern or 9 later tonight. So yeah, let me know. I can't do anything here. My gloves are so thick, so I can't click on anything while I'm in this live here. But at any rate, yeah, it's unfortunate to see what happened today, and my heart was a little bit heavy, to tell you the truth. And at the same time, absolutely proud of everyone for doing what they've accomplished so far and showing who we're dealing with in Parliament Hill. And I think that's becoming more and more obvious to Canadians. And that in and of itself is a huge victory. Now, it might not result in everything that's been asked for so far, but I believe it's going to have a lot more impact than even people today are analyzing. So we kind of have to sit with that a little bit. And hopefully you guys watching the stream right now can also kind of take a moment to reflect on everything and what really has transpired here in Canada. So, in terms of the opposition, again, I had some flack last week in the chat when I shared the fact that I was cautiously optimistic again, but I wasn't optimistic enough, I guess, for some of the people in the chat. Usually they have beaver tails. cabanas here, but not now. I guess in a time of war, you can't have beaver tails on the Rideau Canal. But yeah, I got some flack in the chat because I didn't think, or I wasn't overly excited about the change in the opposition party leader, and I questioned whether or not it was a, here's the new boss, same as the old boss type of strategy. And so far this week, they've absolutely shown that I was correct in not being overly excited. So apparently all of the party leaders on Friday agreed to basically suspend the debate on this Emergencies Act. And so it tells you a lot. So even though this act it could be argued right now that doesn't fall under the correct provisions, or the invocation of it has not met the bar, so to speak, this act. And there's also the fact that when you do invoke it, even if you do meet the bar, the Charter of Rights and Freedoms has to be upheld. And clearly today, again, we're going through all these checkpoints here to walk. We are not walking freely, as it is our right here in Canada. And so Viva Frey was saying also earlier today, if people in Ottawa think that this is over, that their nightmares in terms of traffic is over, they might have to think again. Because right now, yes, the cops have taken back most of the city, the downtown core, and most of the trucks have been removed already, either with their own steam or with tow trucks. But the barricades are still up, and the blocks are still up, and there's still checkpoints everywhere. How long that's going to persist? Are we going to see a situation? Hold on. Is there? JC, hold the phone with your right hand when it's in the left hand. What? Oh, I might be going over the microphone. Sorry about that. Again, I forgot my my little sticky thing there. What's it called? Selfie stick. And so, okay, let's start this again. Right now, as I'm holding the phone this way, can you guys hear me? Okay, hold on. It's a pain to take out the gloves here. So can you guys hear me okay? Or is it muffled? Stay safe, GC. Thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate it. I need a 5x5, guys. Yes, okay, you can hear me. So what was I saying? The opposition? Yeah. So what we're hearing is all of the opposition leaders agreed on Friday to suspend the debate. And so it's kind of a tacit approval to the plan and to what the police forces are doing yesterday and today. And it's quite a shame that nobody has the backbone. Now, Lisa, like when Lisa posted something earlier, Cliff High posted it, I reposted it, had to do with a member of parliament asking for clarity who Klaus Schwab was talking about when he said that he had Canadian politicians in his pockets. He was abruptly cut off by the Speaker of the House, and then we heard another member of the House say, oh, there's disinformation, that's not real debate, so they shut him down really quick. But it's funny that was stuck in there. So at any rate, again, that's interesting in and of itself. But it doesn't change the fact that the police are using force today, and the fact that we now live in a militarized zone with all of these checkpoints. So again, a lot to take in here. If I can see some questions from the chat, I'll try to bring them up. Get some sleep. Yeah, I'll try. It was difficult last night. It's not just the noise. It's also that's what I'm supposed to do. It's not just the noise. It's the energy. And if you look at Cliff High's Substack today on transformation, we're all feeling this. How do you call it? This energy frailing our nervous system, specifically our vagus nerve system. And I'm feeling that. I've been feeling that for a long time, but not so much as now here in the middle of everything. It's just through the roof, and so it's very hard to sleep with all of that. You're holding up, JC. Can you try and read this afternoon? Didn't see that. Sorry, guys, it's going too fast. Love you, JC. Thank you. Robin Veal, thank you. So yeah, I'm still here. Right now, my plan is to stay around a little bit longer to see if there's any further developments. Again, we don't know if these truckers are going to be coming back on foot tomorrow or maybe tonight. I don't know. And we don't know also if Canadians are going to be fooled by the mainstream media about all the violence and what they're trying to portray in the news, and if Canadians are going to give up or stop supporting this movement of freedom. So we'll see. So a lot of it is in the air right now. I did speak with Janine quite a few times today. It's interesting, a couple of readings, and so we're gonna do another live stream later tonight to share that with you guys. I think for now we're supposed to do 8 Eastern, but I'm not sure. Speak louder. Yeah, I think the wind is blowing through the camera here, so I do apologize. Hello from the Netherlands. Lenny. Hi, Lenny. Ottawa to police tweeted protesters stealing the cops' guns. Right. I'm gonna start walking back. I have to find a place to eat. A lot of the places are closed. So it's kind of difficult to get around. And like I said, there's traffic everywhere. Although technically the zone starts across the canal. We're supposed to be in the middle of that. But as I discussed earlier today and yesterday, cops are definitely on this side and way further on this side, even though it has not been described in the Emergencies Act. Tabling of the measures that was proposed to government. So they're far beyond even the measures that they had proposed in the Act. So again, whether all this is legal or not, or whether it will stand the test on Monday on the vote or the continued debate, if there is even a debate, we don't know. So there's a lot of things out in the open. So the police right now, for the most part, they feel less antsy than they did yesterday. They know they've taken back quite a bit of the terrain, so you can tell that their morale is a little bit higher. But they're still very weary. They look at you funny when you walk around. Could just be that I'm too tall and they're wondering if I come from the same planet as Chewbacca. So when you're in front of me, heard me say that. So yeah. Okay. What else is there? See if there's anything else in the chat. Legal. Convoy in Quebec. Yeah, there's convoys in everywhere. Yeah, I know. This is by no means over. And the whole debate about our freedoms is not over because the truckers have left. And now whether or not they return, or they return from a legal attack vantage point of having that reference done at the Supreme Court, or brought to the Supreme Court, I don't know yet. So we're going to take stock in all of that. I'd like to ask all of you guys who are watching the show to send your love and healing energy to everyone here in Ottawa, because it's a bit of a gut punch for everyone here today, for sure. And it's definitely difficult to see all that violence and aggression from our police forces and from our government, who really refuse to talk to the truckers. Like, whether you agree with them or not, we should have the rights to parlay with our government, and this has not been the case. So the government refused to parlay with 2.2 million Canadians last week on the Hill, even though we're on the Parliament. So now essentially what's happened is they've shut down the downtown core, and they've made it illegal to parlay with your government on Parliament Hill. So put your head around that. That's what's going on right now. It's a little bit frustrating. But so we'll see where it goes. And I saw quite a few people saying today that I think I'll leave that for the live show tonight. Just a little bit emotional. I kind of agree with the sentiment. But we'll have to see how things develop here in the next couple of hours and days. So I'll keep you guys posted. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, see you in a bit. Au revoir.